We have made it to my favorite place. Hope you're doing well and welcome to another video. Today I want to show what life in China can look like as a very normal and humble man. So normally for breakfast I have my very reliable oatmeal, but today, to make this video a little bit more interesting, we are gonna go to one of Shenzhen's best hotels and try out their breakfast buffet. We found a very good deal online and the price is 85 yuan per person. And there is a chance that it might be fake, but hopefully not. So right now I'm outside on a morning walk to build up my appetite. Alright, I think that should be good enough. I have been doing a couple of squats, push-ups and then a bit of stretching. Let's go to the city. After a 40-minute metro ride, we have made it to the hotel and the offer was not a scam. So this is a 5-star hotel, so as far as breakfast buffets in China goes, it should not get much better than this. We are gonna start eating. Alright, just got my first plate and there's a lot of things to choose from. There is a dim sum section, then there is a Chinese food section, a lot of random things, and a lot of pastries and dessert. I'm gonna try to be healthy today, but I'll probably try some unhealthy things because there's a lot to choose from. So the original price for this breakfast buffet is 220 yuan per person and we paid 85 yuan. With that said, was it worth it? No, I don't think so, because I didn't really eat anything special, but more importantly, it took 40 minutes to get here, which is quite a lot of time. I will not be doing this again anytime soon. After that breakfast, I decided to walk around the city a little bit and also try to take a thumbnail photo. In case you're wondering, then it took me around 15 minutes. Yes, I am definitely struggling with perfectionism. I have now made it to one of my favorite places here in China, which is the library. I come to the library at least 3 times per week, and this is something I started doing this year when I came to China. Before this, I thought that you go to the library only to borrow books, but I was wrong. Libraries are like coffee shops, but better, because it's very quiet and no one is talking. I definitely get it now why many people prefer to work outside of their home. Okay, let's go in and get some work done. Back outside on a quick break. I can't talk inside the library because that would be disrespectful. The focus is pretty high. I have looked around a bit and it seems that 70% are studying or working and the other 30% are scrolling their phone or playing video games. When I come to the library, I like to take a 5 to 10 minute break every 45 minutes just to move around and get away from the screen a bit. Alright, I have been at the library for around 4.5 hours now, and I think that's good enough. Today I have been writing YouTube scripts and planning out videos. So I'm leaving China in around 50 days, and during that time I wanna record at least 12 more videos. And I think that's very doable. I think the library is especially good for writing YouTube scripts and planning videos because there are no distractions. I don't have Wi-Fi here. Also, it's so quiet, no one is talking. I also really like the inclined table they have here. It's like having a laptop stand. I am back at this familiar place, which is where I filmed this morning. And the air quality is also perfect today. I can't see any pollution with my eyes. Next, let me just share some of the things I like about living here in Shenzhen. And I have created a small list, so I'll just go through them. A lot of trash cans, streets are clean, a lot of parks and areas to sit, a lot of bathrooms, for example in shopping malls, metro and parks. I can think of 5 public bathrooms within 200 meters from here. The metro is great, the stations are so well placed. A lot of security cameras, which is good for safety. And the last one is that life is very affordable compared to Sweden, which is where I grew up. I will share the things I don't like in another video, but spoiler alert, it's smokers and cockroaches. And you might think, hey, aren't those two the same thing? No, they're not. However, sometimes I'm not too convinced about it. Next, I'm gonna head to the grocery store and buy dinner. In case you wonder, I'm still not hungry from the breakfast I had this morning. So this is Yantian's biggest grocery store, and it has pretty much everything you need. It's especially good when it comes to fruits, vegetables and meat. I will just very quickly grab the things I need. I can also mention that this durian crepe cake was insanely good. Very dangerous. It's time to make dinner, and the dish I'm gonna make today is noodles with vegetables and meatballs. To end this video, let me share some more thoughts about living in China. So I grew up in Sweden, and every time I come to China, I like it here because I get to change my environment and I get to see more of the world. A lot of novelty, which creates new memories. Do I prefer Sweden or China? I think there are always trade-offs. When I am in China, I miss things about Sweden, and when I'm in Sweden, I miss things about China. That should be relatable, right? We want things we don't have access to. I would say that it's more fun here in China, while it is more peaceful in Sweden. So when you first move to China, there are gonna be a lot of new things because China is very different compared to Western countries. However, I think you get used to it very fast. The most important thing here is to learn how to use all the apps. On a scale from 1 to 10, if I were to rate myself, then I would say I'm like a 2 or 3. So I'm not very good. And the reason for that is because my Chinese reading is not very good. My girlfriend is like a 9, so she knows how to do it all. But even if I became completely fluent in Chinese, I don't think it would change my overall living experience here that much. Because my Chinese right now, it's already good enough to handle almost all daily situations. The main difference would be that I could speak freely to other people, which is actually a very big difference now when I think about it. For the remaining of the evening, I'm just gonna edit a little bit. In case you're wondering, then the video I'm currently working on is the national holiday vlog, which I think has a chance of doing well. Alright, that's gonna be the video. Thank you so much for watching and I wish you a very nice day.